Are you feeling confused about the roller coaster terminologies like I was? If so, this is the video for you. So let's get learning what these elements are, and then hopefully we can understand the theme park enthusiast videos that little bit better. Right, let's get started. The top hat usually has a steep incline and then a steep decline back down again. It's usually found on a launch coaster, right, obviously it's shaped like a top hat. The corkscrew rotates you 360 degrees perpendicular to the track. The Immelmann usually happens at the end of a drop. It starts by going up into a loop and then it turns either left or right and then descends down. The dive loop. Simply put, a dive loop is an Immelmann in reverse. The heartline roll is a 360 degree rotation while still going forwards. In theory, your chest, while your heart stays at the same height, whilst the rest of your body is rotating and moving. This is clever because you'll be going upside down whilst you're still moving forward in a straight line. Bunny hops are a series of small little airtime hills. You usually get a few in a row and they're usually the same height. Bunny hops tend to be in a straight line. A launched coaster will have a very fast acceleration. This will either be at the beginning of the ride to get you moving, or it may happen when you're already going along the track to speed you up even further. It can make the ride very intense and really push you into the back of your seat. The cobra roll has two inversions. You start by going up and then doing a bit of a twist. You then go along what would be the serpent's sort of mouth, and then you do another twist and then you come back down. When you look at this inversion, it looks symmetrical to itself. You'll enter in one direction and then leave in the other direction. It's called a cobra roll because when you look at it, it looks like a serpent's head. Splashdown. At the bottom of the drop is where you'd find a splashdown. As you go through this bit, the water splashes up, making it look like you've actually gone through the water itself. An incline loop is similar to a vertical loop, however it's now tilted onto its side at around about 45-degree angle. A vertical drop happens at a 90 degrees angle where you go straight down and then continue along the track. There is usually a pause when you're at the top of the drop to make it that little bit more scary before you then come rushing down. Sometimes the ride then continues with other elements, but sometimes it is the main focus of the ride is the big drop, like the Oblivion Alton Towers, which was the world's first vertical drop. What is a beyond vertical drop? It starts the same as the vertical drop, being the 90 degrees, but then the track pushes even further so that you can start to feel like you're going a little bit upside down. A lift hill is used to take you up the track at various different angles of degrees and of speeds. A helix is a 360 degrees spiral which you can either be moving upwards or downwards. You stay on top of the track so you're not upside down, and the easiest way to describe this is if you imagine a helter-skelter where you're going around and around in a spiral motion. That is the same as what the helix is. You quite often find a helix on runaway mine trains. Hopefully you found this video helpful for identifying some of the elements on the roller coasters. There is still so many more, so maybe at some point I'll do a part 2. Now you've learnt some of these elements, why don't you have a look at my Themepark vlog and you may be able to identify some of them in it. Click on the video picture below to go straight there. Thanks for watching.